Hello and welcome everyone to your 30-minute mat flow practice focusing on that strong body. We're going to start with opening up the hips, engaging the core, and then we're going to really build in some strength to the lower body and take it from there. So when you're ready, come all the way onto your back, bend your knees, bring your feet down, and just bring your hands down by your sides for a moment. Make sure that your back is connected to the mat, your shoulders feel nice and open. So again, maintaining that connection, reach through the fingertips. Now when you're ready, keeping your left foot down, start to float your right foot into your reverse tabletop position. So when you're here already, we're going to focus on imprinting that lower back into the mat and engage your abdominals. Take a breath in. Now as you exhale, start to open that right knee out to the side. Keep the left hip down, and then you're going to inhale, gently pull back in. So exhale, we go over to the right, and inhale, pull back. Exhale. So keep those hands connected to the mat, pressing down, and use them for stability. Last two. Last one. Bring it all the way in. From here, extend the toes, lengthen the leg as much as you comfortably can, and we'll bring that right leg back out, squeeze, and as you exhale, we continue to go around. Inhale, cross to the left, and stop. So exhale, out to the side, and we'll go around, inhale, and cross. So we want to make the cycle fairly big as you bring it over. Last three, to inhale, two, last one, bring it all the way up and gently release. Excellent. Float the left toes. Again, reach fingertips down and away from you. Breath in, engage those abdominals. As you exhale, knee to the left and back in on the inhale. Exhale. So you've got your lower back, you've got the middle of your rib cage connected, and the top section of your back. So nice and strong. Breathe. Last three. Try and keep this right leg still as well. Two. Last one. Bring it up to the center and gently extend. That knee can still be bent. I want you to point through your toes though. So you're going to exhale, bring it back out to the left, and we go around. Inhale to the right. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. So again, you're keeping that lower body connected, you're engaging those abdominals. Last two, last one, and gently pause here. Excellent. Now take both the toes down, and I want you to just connect the insides of your feet. So your feet are still flat, but the inside are just touching here. Okay. Reach the fingertips down away from you. Start to elevate your heels very slightly. Start to squeeze those inner thighs. Press the lower back down. Take a full breath in. Now as you exhale, we're going to open up the knees. Come into that wide position or butterfly. And squeeze back in. Press. Exhale. Inhale. Squeeze. Exhale. And squeeze. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze that lower body. Let's start to really work it. Last four, three, squeeze, two, last one, and squeeze in. Now drop the heels and then gently heel toe the feet out just into hip width distance. And again, you might need to wiggle the heels a little bit more here. Reach the fingertips down away from you. Take a full breath as you exhale, lift the hips up. So really press into those triceps to help elevate you. Keep the knees in line with the hips. As you inhale, gently lower back down. So exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale. And down. Wonderful. Last three. Squeeze hips up, 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 up. And down. Two. Last one, lift, squeeze, and slowly start to bring it down. Wonderful. Reset yourself, and then from here, I want you to lift all the way back up on your exhale. Keep pressing, pressing. Now, Left leg is going to stay exactly where it is, keeping the hips level, so to float your right knee. So get that hip up a little bit more, and we're going to tap right toes down. Lift and tap, activate, and tap, squeeze. Last 3, breathe, keep pressing into those arms. 2, last 1, lift up, bring the toes, set them down. Now right heel is going to step about 1 foot length further away from you. So legs are now staggered. Bring your head back into neutral. And now if that left heel is trickled away, you're going to bring it back in. So activate, exhale, lift, squeeze. Now naturally as you lift up, you're going to feel like your left leg is doing a little bit more of the work. That's okay. But now you're going to press a little bit more into the right, lift up. Now as you float yourself onto the left toes, our left knee is going to go out to the side. Squeeze, and then you're going to bring it back to center. So when we had the hips down the mat, we were squeezing everything as we brought both knees back, and we're going to continue to do the same on this side. So hip goes out, and then you squeeze back in. Last 4. Exhale. 3, 2, last 1. Drop the heel, lower it halfway, and pulse up and down. Yes, you are going to feel it. Squeeze those glutes, support that back. Let's work those legs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Well done, guys. Now switch. So we're going to bring both the heels in, and we're going to lift those hips, and we're going to come to our hinge tap. So again, pull that belly button down, fingertips reaching triceps of the mat. Deep breath. Exhale, hips up. So to float the left toes, get that left hip a little bit higher, point, tap, and squeeze and lift. Last 3, 2, last 1, bring it up, toes come down, release the hip, heel comes 1 foot length further. Deep breath in as you exhale, lift, squeeze. So activate, activate, breathe, lift the right heel. Now your hips start in line with each other. As you press into those triceps, we inhale, go out, and you exhale, squeeze back to the midline. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, hug it in, out, and in. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1, bring it in, lower the hips halfway. You can drop the heel if you want to, and we pulse up and down. Squeeze, squeeze, breathe. As soon as we forget to breathe, everything becomes so much more challenging. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Set the hips down. Bring the feet back in line with each other. And then from here, reach the hands behind the head. Interlace the fingers, elbows to your peripheral. Keep the feet grounded. Deep inhale. As you exhale, C-curl to the spine. Start to bring that chest up, shoulder blades off the mat. And gently lower. Exhale. And lower. Squeeze and lift. Last 3. We hold on our last 1, 2, hold 1, pulse, up and up, keep breathing, short, sharp breath, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly come down. Brilliant stuff. Okay, from here, keep the left foot grounded. You're going to release your arms above the head. Now, keeping your chin in, take a deep inhale. As you exhale, C-curl to the spine, you start to float that right leg. Now, toes might pause with a knee bent, or you can choose to lengthen that leg all the way up. But then slowly bring the head back down, the arms come back. So we inhale, exhale, pull in, and opt to extend. Lower it down. Last 4. 3, 2. Last one. Bring it down and switch. Exhale. Lead with that chin. You're going to take that strain away from the neck. Just last 4. And down. 3, 2, last one. And bring it down. Bring the hands back to the heads. Well done, everyone. Okay. Extend the legs a little bit further away from you. So really ground through your feet here as you hug that navel into the spine. Take a deep breath in. Now as you exhale, I'm going to pull that knee in. It's going to do a little bit more work. So you're going to come a little bit further. The left elbow comes across and tap it down. Same side. And lower. Exhale, float. Last 3. We hold on the last 1. 2. Last one. Hold and pulse. Bring it in and in. It's like that's got a magnetic force between it. It can't quite get there, but it wants to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Inhale. And we exhale, float. Left knee, right elbow. You want to try and bring it as close as you possibly can. And down. Exhale. And last 3, 2, last one. Hold, pulse, pulse, and lift. Keep it going, keep breathing. Can you squeeze into that left oblique a little bit more? 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it all the way down. Well done, everyone. Extend the legs, extend the arms above the head, squeeze those inner thighs, preparing for your roll up. If you need to bend the knees, please do. Inhale, float the head, float the arms, big exhale. Rise all the way up. Spine stretch forward, rounding over that imaginary ball. Let's roll all the way back down. So soften the knees if you need to. You can always bring them bent. Reach the arms above the head. So we want to take our inhale to pause, float, exhale. Rise and spine stretch forward. Float yourself into neutral spine. Start to turn the palms down. Draw the scapula down like you're always resisting the air to lengthen. Inhale and exhale to round. Rise all the way up. Float the hands above the head. All the way behind. Lift through those elbows. And gently exhale to the right. Inhale, come back through. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, right. Well done. Through. Last 2. Last 1. Back to the center. Now from here, we're going to start to lean it back. So normally we start to round through our spine here as we go and prepare ourselves to come down. But this time we're going to keep that long spine, preparing for our neck pull. So you're going to lift back up into neutral, and as you exhale, you're going to lean back with that long spine. Really engage. You're going to feel the shake. Last 3. And lift. 2. And up. Last one. Exhale. Can you hold it? Can you reach your arms out in front of you? And then we're going to pump those arms for our 100. Now if you can lean a little bit further back. Breathe. Inhale for 5. Exhaling for 5. Breathe. Navel back towards that spine. Pump those arms. Let's work them a little bit harder. Point those toes. Activate the quadriceps. Nearly there. Keep it going. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 9. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Plant the hands behind you. Point through your toes. Lift through the chest. Shoulders start to come back. You may choose to stay there, or if you'd like to, lift the hips up into your reverse plank. And slowly come all the way down. Wonderful. From here, rotate onto your right side. And we're going to set ourselves up, coming onto the forearm. having 2 bent knees, and just make sure we're stacking that shoulder over the elbow. Okay, so from here, start to extend your left foot out. I'm just going to budge up a little bit. We want to make sure the inside of that left foot is on the mat. You've still got your right thigh across. And again, just adjust yourself to make sure you feel as comfortable as possible. Let's start by bringing that right sideline away from the mat. And bring the left hand to the back of the head. Another option, just keep the fingertips in front of you. Okay, from here, start to flex into that foot a little bit more, and then you're going to hover it away from the mat. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Now as you exhale, we're going to lift up that left leg a little bit higher, and then lower it down. So again, because we're keeping this right sideline away from the body, we're not going to have too much movement in that left side. We're going to squeeze and hopefully start to feel it in that left leg. Exhale, 3, 2, last one. Now lower it down, start to lift that hip up, lower it down, float that leg. Exhale, lower it, and lift. So you're going to exhale, press, inhale, lower, exhale, lift, and take a breath in. Well done. Brilliant. Last 2. Squeeze. Last 1. Lift and hold for 3, 2, 1. And lower it all the way down. Take the left hand down for a moment. Now, take yourself all the way down to that right elbow. So I want you to support yourself hand with the back of the head. If you need to modify by taking it all the way down, you absolutely can. Okay, from here everyone, left hand now in front of the sternum. Start to float the left leg. Deep inhale. As you exhale, we come to our side kicks. You're going to bring it forward, kick, kick. And as you bring it back past the hip, point the toes. Exhale. Squeeze. And back. Exhale. And back. Wonderful. Kicking as far as you can. Last 2. Last 1. Bring it back and release. Okay, from here, your right leg, so your lower leg is going to start to extend out onto that diagonal again. Give yourself a wiggle around if you need to adjust slightly. And now the left foot is going to step over the top. From here, flex into that right foot. So you're going to hover it away from the mat. Start to engage. Inhale, exhale to squeeze and float. Lower, exhale. Brilliant. Lift. And down. Squeeze. Breathe. Last 4. 3. On this last one, we're going to hold it. I'm going to pulse up and down. You can do it. Activate. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And steadily release. Well done. Okay, from here, press yourself up. Let's come onto our knees. We're going to mix things up a little bit. And just bring the toes slightly closer than those knees. Just squeeze those, I was going to say tailbone, those abdominals under as well. And just taking your left hand down to the thigh, reach the right arm over. So we want to try and line that right arm completely over the head. So not rounding it. And then slowly rise up, switch, take it over. And as you come all the way up, you take your hands behind you, either hand to the wrist or interlace and draw those shoulder blades back and down. Wonderful. Again, keep squeezing that lower body. Get a nice little hip flexor stretch at the same time. And then slowly release. Take it down to your left side. So you prepare. Come all the way down. Set yourself up with that left shoulder over the elbow, and then make sure those legs begin to stack. Now once you've found your alignment, send the right leg out. So it's nice and long, the inside of the foot is connected. Bring the right hand to the back of your head, so allow that chest to lift open, left side line, away from the mat. Squeeze those abdominals. Inhale to exhale, float. And exhale. And down, breathe. 4. We'll take last 4, squeeze. 3. 2, last 1, hold, release it down. From here, we're going to lift the hip up, bring it down, float the leg, exhale. If you prefer to keep it down, you absolutely can lift. And squeeze, exhale, and press. Last 2, lift. Last 1, bring it down, we're going to lift and hold, we're going to test ourselves on the pulse. Up and down, squeeze. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Set it down. Take the right hand down. Assist yourself in coming onto that left hand. And then from here, take the right hand in front of the chest. Deep breath in. We exhale, lift and float. We bring it forward, kick, kick. Point the toes on the inhale, past the hip. Exhale. And back. Exhale. Keep those abdominals hugging in. You want them to stabilize you. Pull back. And toes. Nice. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Bring the toes back. And then from here, you're going to release the left leg long. Step the right foot over the top. Again, if you need to come all the way down, it suits you better, please allow yourself to do so. And so now flexing the inside of that left foot, we bring it up. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. So work those inner thighs. And now. Last 4. 3. 2, last 1, hold and pulse, up and down, squeeze, you got this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Send the right leg out, bend your knees, and let's take ourselves back up onto those knees. You can keep the feet a little bit wider, feet together, knees a little bit wider, and squeeze, draw that tailbone under. Take the right hand down first, left arm over. Don't forget to breathe even though you're squeezing. And then gently change, come to the other side. And then slowly lift all the way up. Okay, I want you to stay where you are. I'm just going to turn to the side. And then from here, we're going to take our hands onto our hips, draw those shoulders back and down. And again, we're going to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze into those glutes. Take a deep breath in. Now, as you start to lower, we're going to tilt the hips back. So you're going to keep that navel drawn in about halfway, but really start to feel activate in the lower body here. And then on our exhale, we're going to lift and squeeze. So you're going to inhale, bring it down, tilt, and then you're going to exhale, tuck it under. So you're going to lower and tilt. So we're going to pick up the pace. Exhale, lower, squeeze. So again, by bringing those feet a little bit closer together, we're activating those inner thighs at the same time. And down, squeeze. 2. Last 1. Now lower halfway, hold it, and then you're going to tuck it under. Tilt the hips. Tuck it under. Yes, you can feel it in those quads. Back and tuck. Last 4. Squeeze. 3. 2. Last 1. And slowly come up. Well done. Take the hands down. You can bring your feet into parallel. Then we're going to swing that right foot around and just heel toe the foot in and replace the right hand where the foot is. We want our hips nice and square still. Just send the left knee back a little bit. Let's just start to lean into that front leg. If you prefer to bring the hands on to the top of the thigh, you can. Nice deep breaths here. Two more. Sink down if you can, this last breath. And then slowly release. You can go back to that tabletop however you wish. And then we're going to heel toe the foot back in to square the hips. Slide the right knee back, And then when you're ready, you can either start to lean forward here, or you can bring the hand to the top of the left thigh. And just sinking down, breathing into the right hip flex, the right quad. Last 3 breaths. And last one. From here, take the hands down. You're going to bring yourself back, lowering the forearms to the mat. We want them parallel. If that feels awkward on the shoulders, you can bring a more triangular position to the mat. From here, navel to spine, either the knees stay down or you're going to tuck the toes and hold that dolphin. Breathe, keep those hips low, not too low, not too high. You can do it. Last 3, 2. Last one, lower the hips all the way down. Now hopefully those elbows have landed in line with the rib cage. You want you to give yourself a move around. Keep the palms down. Start to draw the shoulders back and down. Just gazing maybe a foot or so in front of the mat. And when you're ready, you can opt on your exhale to press into the hands, squeeze those glutes and lift gently there. Exhale. Work those triceps as we open up the spine, lifting into extension. Exhale. And the last 3, 2, last one. Now lower it down. From here, we're going to release, float those toes and hold. Inhale. Exhale, release, float. Bring those arms into cactus like you're in your Superman. You are flying. You're flying right through to the end of this practice. Breathe, squeeze those inner thighs together. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for our finale. Take those hands across the mat and we're going to swim it out. Squeeze. Well done. You got this. Breathing, inhale. Big exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften. Bring the hands back beside you. Press yourself up into a child's pose. Toes together. Knees wide. Head down. Take some deep breaths. And slowly rise up from here. Bring the knees into parallel. Tuck the toes. Walk yourself slowly back towards your feet. And then very gently start to roll yourself all the way up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Keep those abdominals drawing in. As you unravel, take the arms up to the ceiling and a big reach to release. Well done. You did it. Round of applause to yourself. Thank you very much for joining me. That was a strong body workout. So you did an amazing job. Allow yourself a little rest now and have a great rest of your day.